there, Gemini. Welcome to my channel, TWINfiniteocean Tarot. Hopefully you're all doing well, happy, healthy, wealthy, abundant. I'm going to be doing a mid-month check-in to see where the energies are, see if there's any guidance or advice from Spirit going forward for the next few weeks, let's say until maybe the beginning or mid-April. I'm going to pull from the Shaman's Dream Oracle to begin to see if we can get an overall for this reading. Show me what I need to see for my Gemini Collective, please. Thank you. Okay, we have got water. I'm going to read from the book. I'm not very familiar with this deck yet, so. Give me 1 second. Okay. So, it is the number 61. 61 could be of importance to you. It says, when water arrives, you're invited to watch your emotions. Know they are going to be changeable, and do not settle on a conclusion at this time. If you feel joy, feel that fully. If you feel sad, allow sadness to move through you. Water invites you to see the ebb and flow of events, and trust you can ride the wave of opportunity when it arises. Natural flow is here. Go with it. And the medicine says, this is a time for cleansing unwanted energy and sticky feelings. Consider this, what water does to the flesh, it does in a sacred ritual to the spirit. The spiritual cleansing, like baptism, is the opportunity to get an instantaneous experience of the timeless, non-ordinary reality in which all true creation takes place. Make way for the process. You can expect it to be messy, but worth it. So it might be a month of where you need to check in with your emotions. We'll get more information from the reading, but hopefully this rings home for you. Let's see. Okay, what do we have? Show me what Gemini needs to see, please. Maybe you're not wanting to look at your emotions. I'm going to deal them all out and then we'll discuss them. Cards are flying today. Okay, 2 more, please. Show me what I need to see. Okay. Okay, so your current self, it looks like you're stuck in 2 minds almost. Kind of blindfolded, not wanting to look at the reality of a situation. Possibly you could have someone blocked. You could have your emotions blocked because she's got her arms crossed over her chest. She's under the moon. So there might be something around you that you're not wanting to look at this time, but we'll get more information. The theme for this month is the 3 of Cups. And the 3 of Cups is normally about friendships, celebrations, spending time with family and friends. Being that it is Easter, it makes a lot of sense. Getting together with family. Your goal to pursue this month is the 8 of Cups, which means that you're needing to walk away from something. You're needing to start a new path. The sun is somewhere else. You could possibly have been like in a situation that has been draining on you. Something that you're not wanting to let go of or walk away from completely, but this month you're being advised to walk away from something. It'll be different for everybody what that is. The obstacle to overcome is this Knight of Swords, and being that you're an air sign, The Knight of Swords can be like a reckless, fast-moving energy, thinking without, or speaking without thinking, or doing things without thinking first. The Knight of Swords can be kind of rash, brash, just moves in and out very quickly. So watch your words this month, I'd say, because this is your obstacle to overcome. Possibly you're not thinking before you act, or something like that. Your major accomplishment for the next couple of weeks is the Wheel of Fortune. Something you've invested into a situation is going to start to pay off, and you're going to be able to see or reap the rewards of this. It says what to avoid is the Three of Swords. This could be past heartaches or heartbreaks. Maybe you need to avoid breaking someone else's heart, or maybe you need to stay away from things that are breaking your heart in the moment. Whatever this Three of Swords is to you, it's painful. You're needing to avoid it though, and possibly this could be what you're needing to walk away from, possibly something that you're not seeing clearly, or you're just not wanting to look at, or you're not wanting to make the choice to move past it. And it could be because if you do, you're going to have to face this hurt. And with the Water card here, you really need to look at where that hurt is, or where that pain comes from. What to embrace this month is this Nine of Wands, possibly setting healthy boundaries for yourself. The Nine of Wands is that wounded warrior, but when it says what you need to embrace, embrace your struggles, embrace the path that you've walked to get to where you are now. It also encourages you to push forward even after adversity. Like, you can get knocked down 12 times. As long as you get back up, it's fine. And that's what this card kind of reminds you of, is like what you need to embrace is you've been through a lot. You made it this far, and you've always got up, and it's time to get up and move again. It says where you find support. You have the Knight of Cups here. Possibly somebody that loves you in a very... because the Knight of Cups is like that romantic, the one that'll take you on dates, that type of thing. But when it says where to find the support, there's somebody that loves you unconditionally in your environment. And so just surround yourself with people that truly love you, that aren't gonna hurt you, that don't have ill intentions for you. And then it says the advice or encouragement here, you've got the High Priestess. You're being asked to really go inside, use your intuition about situations. Move in silence is what I get from this. The advice is to move in silence. Whatever you need to do, don't consult with a bunch of people. Go with what your intuition tells you to do. Go with what your gut tells you to do. You don't need anything outside of yourself, because the answers you need already lie within you. Okay, I'm going to clarify. This might be a little bit of, tough time for the next few weeks, especially if you're not an emotional person. There could be things that come to the surface that may need to be addressed or looked at or left behind. Okay, let's see. What is this Two of Swords about for my Gemini collective? Show me the cards I need to see, please. Show me the cards I need to see. Okay, so it's clarifying the Two of Swords. You have the Eight of Coins, the Queen of Cups, and the Chariot. You may have put yourself into work to avoid certain emotions. You may have been putting in the work on something, maybe a collaboration with a water sign, possibly. Because the Queen of Cups is very nurturing and loving and caring. Maybe what it's telling you is what you need to look at. Is there somewhere that you need to be headed to, or somebody that you need to collaborate in the current moment. Could be a water sign, could also be a Cancer with the Chariot here. But you're not wanting to look at it, you're not wanting to face the emotions towards it. So what Spirit is advising is, whatever this collaboration is to you, maybe it's a collaboration with yourself, maybe you need to get back into your heart space, like the Queen of Cups. She dives pretty deep in her emotions, and you're needing to move forward. You could be leaving behind somebody you collaborated with in the past, but there's just something that you're not wanting to look at, something that you have blocked. And Spirit is saying you're needing to move towards it. You're needing to look at it. You're needing to face it. Let's see what this Three of Cups is about. What is this Three of Cups about? You might have been distracting yourself with work as well. Also, spending time with family and friends, celebration. Okay, so the theme of this month is make clear and decisive choices. Be careful not to make rash decisions, because with the Seven of Cups, it shows you have a lot of options, and not all of these options are good options. You might be just investing yourself into too many things, which will leave you in like a discombobulated state. You could also be overindulging, making rash decisions. But these two are together just like they are right here. The Knight of Swords being your obstacle, and the Wheel of Fortune your major accomplishment. So if you're gonna move towards something that's gonna be beneficial to you, so that you can celebrate. There's some kind of achievement or some kind of opportunity that's coming in for the next couple of weeks that's gonna lead you directly into something very prosperous. There might be some things you have to leave behind, because there is Seven Cups here. You can only choose one. So Spirit is advising that there are a lot of reasons for you to celebrate in this month, but just be careful of the decisions you make, because if you put in bad, the wheel will turn in the direction, whatever direction that you put your energy into. Okay, so if you stay focused on that end goal, or what you really want, what is it that truly makes you happy, invest in that and only that, so that way that wheel can turn, and it's turning in your favor, whether that be business, love. But there's just something you need to be aware of. Be careful of the bridges that you burn. Let's see, what is this Eight of Cups about? Because this is supposed to be your key goal for the month. Your key goal is to walk away from something that you love. It doesn't have to be a person. It could just be, yeah, okay, I say it doesn't have to be a person, but it looks like it might be. Okay. Okay, so it's clarifying this Eight of Cups. You've got the Two of Cups, you've got the Two of Swords, you have this Two of Coins, and you have this Ace of Coins. So you've been juggling something, whether that be people, opportunities. And this Two of Swords, though, she can see through the blindfold. So she knows. It's like the High Priestess almost. Like, she knows what needs to be done. Like, when there's 2, 2, 2 all in a row here, you need to look that up, because you got 3 2s coming out together. And in order to get this opportunity, it's got to be broken down into one. You've got to make one choice and make one offer, and then whatever one you don't, you've got to walk away from. So you're going to have to take this blindfold off this month, kind of like over here. You're just going to have to make the choice, stick with it, and it'll be a golden opportunity. Like, you already know who this Two of Cups is. It's just you're not looking at it. You're not wanting to look at it. This guy is turned away from it. He's over here juggling other things. And what Spirit is saying, you've got to pick this one, which is going to be that cornerstone for that Ten of Pentacles. So that's your goal for this month, is to get rid of all the excessive and really take a look at your heart and what it is that you want to do, who you want to choose. I know it's hard being a mutable sign sometimes, because we kind of thrive on change, and we thrive on variety, and we thrive on options and choices. So I understand the struggle of having two minds at one time, but right now it's Spirit is really saying, in order to get this golden opportunity that's presenting itself to you in the next couple of weeks, it's time to choose. Because if not, you might miss it. It might be a missed opportunity. Let's see, what is this Knight of Swords about? One more. Thank you. They're trying to give me the whole deck. Okay. So it clarifies this Knight of Swords. You have the Six of Cups, the Strength card, the Four of Cups, and the King of Wands. And this is going to be your obstacle to overcome. You're going to have the strength to really look at this cup that the Divine is offering you. It could be somebody from your past, somebody you have sweet memories with. It could be involving a fire sign, Leo especially, with the Strength card here. But you see this guy, he knows this opportunity is here, but he's too busy playing with these other cups. You know, like, he knows where he needs to go, but instead he chooses to stay over here, maybe in a party lifestyle, maybe in a third-party situation, something like that. And in order to be the King of Wands, this passionate, loving, thriving businessman, the one that takes, you know, initiative, you're going to have to become like the King of Wands, or you're going to have to choose this cup, which in turn might be this King of Wands. I'm not sure. But either way, the Knight of Swords, the reason why it's an obstacle is because you've got to really think before you make this move. What is it that's going to fire you up? What is it that's going to make you feel like this King of Wands here? He's luxurious, you know, sexy and bold and brave and all of these things, but he's got to choose this cup in order to become a king, you know, or whatever that cup is, whether it be starting a new business, like, hey, I want to start a new business, but I'm putting my time and effort into all these other things, you know, not having enough time to do that. So, just pay attention to the words you speak to people, the way that you're interacting this month, because there's big opportunities here for love, advancement, career, abundance, all of that, but it's all about making smart choices. Not saying that you would be making dumb choices, but, you know, you can't give full energy to anything when you separate it into so many different places. The Wheel of Fortune is here as a major accomplishment. You have the Six of Swords, the Four of Swords, and the Three of Wands. This Wheel of Fortune is going to turn, and it's going to be a major accomplishment once you learn to walk away from, or to like move away from things that are hindering you. Fights, arguments. Like, there is a ship that is just like in the cup over there where he's looking at it. It's in the distance, like he knows it's there, but as long as he stands here waiting for it, it's kind of like that watched pot never boils. Maybe you've been like reclusive, and what Spirit is saying, like, you've taken the time to walk away from things that don't serve you. You've healed yourself. You've taken the time to really listen to Source, and now it's time to stop standing at this dock, because there's something there that's going to be very beneficial to you. And it's another 3 as well. So 3, 3, 3, and 2, 2, 2 could be a very importance to you. So yeah, the Wheel of Fortune can turn, but you're going to have to make that first step towards what it is that you want, or at least decide what it is you want clearly, so that way the wheel can turn in your favor. And for whoever I'm reading for, it looks like you may have went through something recently that was hard. And you have done the work that you needed to. There's just some things that maybe need to be cleared out still. Just all the extra baggage. Yeah. Because what it's saying here is, what's clarifying this Three of Swords, that broken heart, is the Magician, the Eight of Cups, and the Ten of Coins. Like, you can't use your power fully. You can't manifest if you don't even know for sure what it is that you want. The way I see it is, you know what it is you want. You're just scared to leave these other cups behind. But it looks like you will, because you have all the tools. You have all the power here. So what it is, you need to avoid thinking about the heartache and really make a decision of what role that you've played in this and what you can do in order to work on that. Because the Ten of Coins is here, which is that happily ever after, the wealth, the success, that type of thing. And you're just being advised to realize, like, your son is on the other side of this door. Everything that you want's on the other side of the door. So quit looking back at these cups, because this man doesn't walk out here because he knows he's going towards the sun. He's not going to turn around and look at these cups that he left behind. It's kind of like that. Don't look in your rearview mirror this month or for the rest of the couple weeks. Let's see, what is this Nine of Wands about? Whoa, okay. Okay, so we have the Hangman, the Five of Cups, the King of Cups, and the Queen of Swords. And like I said with this Nine of Wands, you're going to have to grab this wand and walk towards something. You can't stay stuck with, you know, because like the Nine of Wands, he's defensive, he's guarded, he's standing there holding this wand instead of walking. What he needs to do is walk, because if not, you're just going to be hanging in this tree, looking at the sadness, looking at the things that have broke, looking at the things that no longer serve you, the things that didn't work out. And there's love with the King of Cups. That's a match to the Queen of Cups down here. There's a true match here. You're going to have to cut something out. You're going to have to get rid of something with this Queen of Swords here. You're going to have to take the authority of this Queen of Swords and cut off the sadness, cut off the things that are keeping you stuck in this tree, keeping you stuck with these Nine Wands. Like, you're going to have to take that wand that's in this Nine of Wands and just move. Pick something and go towards it. If it's not for you tomorrow, you can change your mind. But what is it that fuels you up? What is it that makes you happy? It's really, you need to look into that heart space. And with the Water card here as well, either you have significant amounts of water in your chart, or you could be dealing with a water sign, fire sign, air sign. There's a lot of different signs. Let's see. What is this Knight of Cups about? Because what it looks like is with where to find support. The Knight of Cups is like looking at you going through the pain. He sees the struggles that you faced. There's somebody in your vicinity or somebody in your friend group, your soul tribe that is ready to come, not to your rescue, but is there to help. Like, they're just waiting on the sidelines for you to possibly make a decision. because again, we've got the Two of Wands, another two. And there's a judgment call that's being made right now. And justice as well. Judgment and justice. Maybe you need to weigh some pros and cons. But the judgment card is like resurrecting the lovers from the grave. You could have a return, a reconciliation with somebody. But this is where you're going to find your support. You're going to find the support in making a judgment call. Really sitting down and weighing the pros and the cons. And then making a decision and walking. You know, towards the people that love you. Maybe you've been avoiding the people that love you. Maybe you've been kind of set aside, like the hangman there, and the guy at the Three of Wands. He's sitting there waiting for something, but not actually like taking the steps to make it work. Let's see, what is this High Priestess about? Yeah, the High Priestess is saying, like, intuitively, you know where your sun is. You know where your happiness lies. Like, take that opportunity, even if it doesn't look like something big. Like, at the moment, this pinnacle that this Page of Pentacles holds is this pinnacle over here that you can plant and you can make something for, like, a secure future. And passionately move towards it. Like, go for what fires you up. Go for what's like the magic inside of you. And like I said with the High Priestess, don't talk to anybody about it. Go within your own self, because you're the only one that knows what truly makes you happy. You're the only one that knows where this coin is, where this... Because I say that because with the coin, like, there's got to be something in your life that you know would be stable. And if you're wanting to have more stability, if you're wanting to be happier, then you're going to have to make a decision to move towards something passionately that's going to, in the long run, build up that security. Maybe there's too many people in your ear. Maybe there's not enough people in your ear. There's a lot of love here, though, and there's a lot of abundance. It looks like once you make the decision to walk away from the things that really don't add value to your life, that wheel is going to turn and it's going to put you right where you want to be. But you're the only one that can decide that. Maybe you just really need to face your heart a little bit. Okay, I'm going to finish it off with these tea leaf cards. I had to split the deck because it's way too big. Okay. Okay. So we have grapes. Time to go out and have fun. That's like with that Three of Cups. Like, go out and celebrate. It says dog close up. Pleasure with a close friend. Hopefully not a dog. Just kidding. And then it says chain. Chain of events that will affect your life. Yeah, it looks like whatever choice you're going to make is really going to be... It's going to create a huge change. It's going to create a huge shift. Like, you might go from one timeline to another very quickly. And it says crown. Honor and respect will come to you. And then flowers say happiness. So, I mean, that's all beautiful. There's like no negative in this reading except for you being in your own head or not wanting to face the truth or face your own truth. Maybe you just need to face your own heart. See where it actually lies and what's good for you, and then leave the rest behind. Well, hopefully you got something from this, my dear Geminis. If you did, please smash the like button. Subscribe to my channel if you have not already. And I love you guys, to moon, stars, and Mars. I'll see you in the next one.